Hello guys, Emmanuel from Geekception here, and today I shall be doing the 5-day review of the Honor 5C. Let's begin. Now welcome back guys. Now today I'm going to be doing the 5-day review of the Honor 5C, where I'm actually going to be using the phone every single day for 5 days, and at the end of each day I shall be recording and telling you guys what I feel about the device. And today is the first day that I use the Honor 5C, and the first thing I noticed is how comfortable it is, especially with that curved edge and that aluminum build. It feels really nice. The Honor 5C runs Android 6.0.1, but you will not actually see it because it's customized by EMUI, which is their emotion UI, their custom user interface. And as with all the EMUI phones I've used in the past, this phone has a horrible RAM management. It's really quick to kill off the apps in the background, so I had to go to the settings to disable that feature. And also there's quite a bit of bloatware pre-installed on the 5C, especially with Clean Master, which is the most annoying of them all. And today's just the first day that I'll be using the Honor 5C, but I took a few photos today, and hopefully I'm going to be bringing you guys more photos and videos as well. And another thing I noticed was the fact that it actually picks up grease really easily, which means that from maybe the oil on my face, when I put it to my face, I could actually notice it on the phone, and it made the phone really slippery. And rounding up today with battery life, I got about 3 hours 20 minutes of screen on time with 22% left, and my typical usage today was Snapchat, it was a camera, it was phone calls, and it was a bit of Facebook. And today's the second day that I've been using the Honor 5C, and something I noticed from the beginning of the day was how laggy the phone was. I had to shut down all the apps, and even upon that I took a restart before I could actually use the phone sensibly well again. A feature I love in EMUI is the swipe down to search feature on the home screen. It really saved my ass a few times when I needed to get the app quickly and I didn't want to swipe all the screens. And I've been playing quite a bit of audio on the speakers of the Honor 5C, and I did a test for you guys. Check it out. And coming back from that test, do let me know which speaker you felt was the loudest in that audio test. And even though I had already restarted the phone earlier in the day, coming back right now, which is about like 9:30, 10 p.m. right now, it's still lagging quite a little bit. And today I went to the HTC 10 launch here in Malaysia, and I took quite a few photos and video in Snapchat, so check that out. Rounding up today with battery life, I did not really use the phone today, I must say. I was stuck at my computer doing some assignments and I had to go to the HTC 10 event. So my own usage today was just Facebook, a little bit of Facebook, a little bit of Snapchat, and using my phone as a mobile hotspot for Ben. And at the end of the day right now, I have 49% left on the battery. And today's the third day that I've been using the Honor 5C, and I went out today and I used my earphones a lot, and I had no problems with the audio reproduction from the earphones. It was not low, it was really loud, I liked it. But something I did not like about the phone was the fact that I did go out today, and while I was out I took quite a lot of photos, which I shall be showing you guys in a bit, but the camera interface is very slow to launch most times, and to take a photo the shutter is really slow sometimes, so definitely something to be improved upon. Taking a look at the camera interface, I had no general problems with it. It's clean, it's minimalistic, and it's straight to the point. I liked that. But again, based on what I like, what I do not like, what I do not like again is the fact that I can still see that lag. Like, it's really bad that I did not restart my phone today. I'm just going to update you guys tomorrow, but it's still there a lot, and it's really frustrating at this stage now. And because I went out today, I actually took some photos which I shall be playing right now, so you guys can actually see a real life in the day photo taken by the Honor 5C. And rounding off today with battery life, my usage was typically Snapchat, Facebook, and mostly Reddit. And at the end of this day now, which is about 9 p.m. now, it's actually actually remaining 43% on the battery with about 2 hours of screen on time, which I would say is fair enough. And today's the fourth day that I've been using the Honor 5C, and something I've loved about the Honor 5C has been media consumption, especially on that Full HD 5.2-inch display. I would say I'm used to bigger displays by now, but it's a breath of fresh air with a 5.2-inch Full HD on the 5C. I've also been playing games here and there on the phone, and I actually have a dedicated gaming benchmark video already uploaded. You guys can go check it out, link shall be in the description. But for a quick summary, I had no problems with intensive games like Asphalt 8, and when it came to heating, it actually handled heating very well. And I've been using Snapchat with the Honor 5C since the first day I started using this phone, and something I noticed like other phones have been using in the past is the fact that when you start recording a Snapchat video, both from the front and back camera, it actually crops it in. So that's something you guys should be aware of. And while I was shooting this video, I actually sent a snap for people to send me Snapchat snaps, and Jishwan, big shout out to you for sending me a snap, and Danush is also, he sends me a snap from time to time, so big shout out to Jishwan and Danush. You guys rock. Do follow me on my Snapchat, yeah? And rounding up today with battery life, at about 8:30 p.m. I was outside actually. I had 13% left with 3 hours of screen on time, which I would say I was not impressed at all. My usage today was mostly Snapchat, a lot of Snapchat, Facebook and Reddit. And today's the fifth and final day that I've been using the Honor 5C, and I've taken lots of videos since the first day of this review, so check them out. And this is the front camera test of the Honor 5C, and now you're probably wondering, hey Emmanuel, your hair is actually lesser than in the video. That's because I just started editing this video now, and I discovered that I did not do a front camera test, which is why I actually quickly came down. It's actually raining now to come to the camera test, so you guys can actually see how the camera actually manages to do. It's kind of gloomy here because the rain is just about to start, but hey, things I do for the video. Anyways, that's basically been it for a quick camera test of the Honor 5C. And for a quick back camera test, surprisingly that's Ben. Say hi, Ben. Say hi. Yeah, so this is just a quick back camera test of the Honor 5C here. So I'm just going to be going in for some macro shots here to see how the camera actually manages to perform on macro. And it's very windy here, so I do not know how it's going to pick up that noise, how it's going to pick up probably stabilization. But this is the back camera test of the Honor 5C. And coming back from those video tests, do let me know what you feel of the video that the Honor 5C shoots. Now moving on to GPS, I've been using this to track my runs with the Nike running app and the Google Maps, and I've noticed that the GPS in this phone is pretty inconsistent at times. Being that this is a phone, well, I've been using it as a phone since the first day of this review as well, and I've had no problems hearing the other parties and the people I'm calling, and the people I'm calling have had no problems hearing me as well. And also, just a quick shout out to the fingerprint scanner on the 5C. It's blazingly fast, and at this stage I've come to expect nothing less from Huawei or Honor, as their fingerprint scanners are really good. And that's basically been it for my first 5 days of using the Honor 5C. I hope I've been able to give you guys enough information. Now moving on to the pros about the device. My first pro would definitely be about the build quality. It's got nice premium aluminum build quality, which actually feels nice to hold in the hand. I like that. And well, surprisingly, the camera is also pretty good. I'm actually surprised by the output from the Honor 5C. Color me impressed. And if you're someone who is interested in mobile gaming, you'll be happy to know that the Honor 5C actually plays most titles well without lag at all. And at 799 Malaysian ringgit, or about $200 US, I'm actually presently surprised at the price of the Honor 5C. It's actually got a very good price. Now moving on to my cons about the device. Now the first con is definitely the performance. Because of that 2GB RAM, and I would not say the Kirin 650 because I think the performance was good, but RAM management was horrible. I sometimes had to restart the entire phone, and even with that it still lagged. So definitely number one problem with this phone is performance. Another thing is battery life. Battery life was so-so, it was like good some days it was horrible. So I would say that battery life is not the best. And also, if you rely on the GPS, you should also know that it's really inconsistent. So you guys should actually take note of that. And that's basically been it for my pros and cons about the Honor 5C. Now, moving on to my conclusion about the device, I would say that the device really surprised me. It was comfortable to hold, which is a huge factor when you're holding phones for a long period of time. I would say that the camera was really good. I would say I was not impressed by the performance after I think day 2, and I wasn't impressed by the battery life as well. But would I buy this phone personally? I would say not really, because there are many choices choices, and there are many ranges of phone in that price range. There's a Redmi Note 3, there's a Flash Plus 2. So I would say that if you're actually interested in this phone, make sure you look at all your options first, and then you can then decide. And as usual, if you have any questions about the device in the comment section, leave a comment down there and I shall make sure I get to you guys. And if you have any other general questions about the 5C, definitely leave them down in the comment section below for me. And the easiest way to get across to me is Snapchat, so go follow me on Snapchat right there. Seriously, that's the fastest way to get across to me. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. It has taken me shooting 5 days consistently again. I actually stopped my 5-day reviews, but I'm starting all over again because I actually like this and you guys have been requesting for it, so it's back. And that has been it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, give this video a big fat thumbs up. It helps me out. I like it. Thumb down if there's anything you don't like in this video, and leave a constructive criticism down there below. And don't forget to subscribe so you do not miss future amazing, wonderful videos. So I'll catch you guys next time. Don't forget to be awesome. Bye.